Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.
Good morning, boys and girls. My name is Mrs. Vang, and I'm so excited that you're able to join me today so that we can learn our letters and our sounds so that we can become amazing readers and writers. Guess who I have here? Who's visiting us? Oh, who's actually been in the classroom? I don't know if you noticed, but here's my good friend Clifford, and I have another Clifford book to share with you. One of my favorites, Clifford books. This is a book called Clifford's Birthday Party. And in this story, everybody wants to give Clifford a special birthday present. But some things just didn't work out. But at the end, Clifford got the best present of all. And it's some folks that he hasn't seen for a long time. Can you guess what his best birthday present was? Oh, you're gonna have to check this book out on Sora and read to find out what his best birthday present was. Oh, so when you read, I hope you guys can tell me what his special gift was. So, are you ready to learn? Awesome. Let's get started. Remember, we need to make our brain super strong. So let's start off with our high frequency words. Remember, high frequency words are words that we use most often when we are reading and when we are writing. So it's important to know how to read these words so that you don't have to stop and sound them out, right? We're going to save some of our brain power on those harder words and when we are writing. So I want you to help me read and write our high frequency words. Let's review our 2 words that we've learned already. Ready? We've learned the word any and the word all. Today, we have 2 new high-frequency words to learn. Are you ready? Help me read and write these high-frequency words. So, the first word is goes. Help me read it. Goes. Help me spell it. G-O-E-S. Goes. Good job, boys and girls. My second word is new. Help me read it. New. Help me spell it. N-E-W. New. And this is the new, like I got a brand new pair of shoes. Okay, there's another type of word that says, there's another word that says new, but it's spelled differently, and it's the past tense of know, like I knew the answer. Okay, so this new is like I got a new pair of shoes. So now let's read my 2 sentences. Try to help me figure out which one of these words will go into my sentence so that they'll make sense. Ready? Help me read the first sentence. The first sentence says, she to camp. The second sentence says, there is a boy in class. And if I'm looking at my sentence, and the first one, she to camp, let's see. If I put goes here, does that make sense? Because she's going to camp. Let's see. She goes to camp. Yes, that does make sense. The second sentence says there is a, and let's put new in here, there is a new boy in class. Does that make sense? Yes, that does make sense. So our 2 new high frequency words this week are goes and new. Good job, boys and girls. So now let's go and practice our listening skills. Turn the listening volume up on your ear. We're going to play a game called Same Vowel Sound. To play this game, I'm going to say 3 words. Your job is to find the 2 words with the same vowel sounds. Are you ready? Okay. I'm going to use my white squares to help you. Okay, listen to these set of words. Ready? Tip, take, tin. Tip, take, tin. Which two words have the same vowel sounds? That's right, tip and tin. Tip says I, tin says I. Tape has the A sound. Awesome job, boys and girls. Okay, how about these words? Ready? Your job is to find the same vowel sounds. Ready? Dime, dig, dip. Dime, dig, dip. Which two words have the same vowel sounds? Dig and dip. Good job. They both have the I sound. Dime says I. You have to really train your ears. Okay, last set of sounds. Ready? Lip, lime, lid. Lip, lime, lid. Which two words have the same vowel sound? Lip and lid. Good job. They both say I. Lime has the I sound. Awesome job. Turning up the volume in your ears, listening for those sounds. Awesome job, boys and girls. Now, let's go into our focus sounds of the week. So this week, we are focused on the short I sound that says I and the long I sound that says I. Remember, we learned this sound, the short I, a couple weeks ago. We know that short I says I. This week, we are practicing the long I sound that says I, but with the spelling pattern of vowel, consonant, silent E. Now remember, that silent E doesn't say any sounds. Its job is to make the I say its name, which is I. So I have some letters here for us. Help me blend these letters together. Ready? Oh, you see that? SL is our blends that we learn, our beginning blends. Help me blend all my sounds together. Ready? Sl, I, what's my word? Slim. That's right, slim. What was my vowel sound? That's right, it was the I, which is our short vowel. But look what happens here. What happens when I put that silent E? Remember, its job is to make the I say I. So as we're blending, make sure to change your vowel sound to I. Ready? Help me blend. I'm. What's my word? Slime. Awesome job. Thumbs up if you love playing with slime. Oh, my kids love playing with slime. Good job, boys and girls. Okay, how about another word? Let's see if you guys can listen to see if it's a short I or a long I. Ready? If I want to write the word size, like what size shoes do you wear? Eyes. Ooh, did you hear it? Awesome job. So size was the long I. You're right. So let's build size. I. That was my long I with my silent E. Eyes. What sound was that? That was the Z. Good job. Let's read it. Size. Good job, boys and girls. Awesome. Now let's go and practice reading some of our words with the short I and long I sounds. Let me get my reading finger to help me. And today I mixed them all up, so you pay attention to see which vowel sound the I is going to make. Ready? Lime, hide, win, lid, kite, pine, stick, wide, drink, mine, slice, shine. Did you guys get trick? When there's that E, make sure the I says I. When there's no E, the I says I. Awesome job, boys and girls. Let's read our sentence. Mike's kite line hit a big pine. Good job. Did you see those long I, kite, and the short I, big. Awesome job. Now let's write our sentence. Ready? My sentence today is, I have 5 new dimes. How many words? 5. Awesome job. Okay, let me get my pen. Check your sentence with mine. Ready? I have, that's a high frequency word you should have learned in kindergarten or first grade. I have 5. Oh, did you hear that? I heard the I, That means there's a silent E. I have 5 dimes. There's my I again, dime. But because I have 5, I need an S. I have 5 dimes. Good job, boys and girls. Now, if you read my sentence, you would have noticed something. I said Mike's kite. That goes right into our next lesson because we're going to be learning about possessive nouns. Now, what are possessive nouns? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it up. We know what nouns are. Nouns are a person, a place, or a thing, right? Those are nouns. Now, possessive just shows something belongs to a person or a thing. So when I say possessive nouns, it's something that belongs to someone or something. And when I say possessive, I think of mine, 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 because it shows possession. So if you go, and the most important thing about possessive noun is we have to use an apostrophe and an S to show ownership. So apostrophes are at the top, commas are on the bottom. Don't get those mixed up, my second grade friends, because that's tricky. Apostrophes, and I always tell my kids, apostrophe on top, commas on the bottom. Apostrophe on top, commas on the bottom. So they float in the air. So when we write an apostrophe and an S, that means it's going to show ownership. So let's look at Mrs. Vang's poster and look down here. So here are some phrases, and I want you to see if you can tell that it belongs to me. So if I said Mrs. Vang's book, the book belongs to, that's right, me, Mrs. Vang. Mrs. Vang's mug, what belongs to me? The mug. How do I know? There's that apostrophe S that tells you that that mug belongs to me. Oh, here's another one. Mrs. Vang's bean bag. Now who owns it? Mrs. Vang. What does Mrs. Vang own? The bean bag. And Mrs. Vang's cat. That's right. Who owns that cat? Mrs. Vang. Awesome job, boys and girls. So now let's look at this sentence. This sentence says, the kite that belongs to the girl. So who owns it? The girl. What does the girl own? The kite. So I'm going to put the girl's kite. That shows possessive. That's not that hard, was it? No, it wasn't. Boys and girls, remember, when you get to something that you think is hard, what do we say? We always say, I am awesome. We say, oh, I can do it. We say, I am smart. Boys and girls, you guys did an awesome job today, and I hope you guys are having a terrific Tuesday when you go and join your teacher. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.